Sunlight dances on the balcony as I wait for thee to come home. I fumble my words, yeah, my mind's a mess when you're in that dress. Glad you're home. Will you stay with me and never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around I've been broken. Glad you came, glad you came. I was lost till I fell in your eyes. Had me wondering why I feel like home. I hold you close so you're by my side till the end of time. Before we go, will you stay with me, never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around I've been broken. Glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came. I'm glad you came. a place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to know. Where we gonna go? I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. To run away with me. Don't tell your friends, but let them know we're safe later. Rose garden, sun on my skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me. 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 awake in the morning with a light upon her skin. Coffee cup before the day begins. Don't go, stay a while. We'll slow it all the way back down. Time is still and there's nowhere to be. Birds are talking outside, giving space for the words we hold inside. Come out, so stay a while. We'll slow it all the way back down. Stay a little longer, it's only getting warmer. Slow it down 'cause time can't wait. Hold on to this moment, watch the sunlight pour